Alright, what's going on everyone? Today I want to show you what I think might be the best zero rare deck from Lorwyn Eclispsed. Now I say this as someone who hasn't played a ton of the set, and also I normally do this right when the set releases, but I was doing theme deck stuff, so now it's like we're already on to the next set almost. Oopsie poopsie. But I just saw this and I was like, man, there's so much good stuff for this archetype at common and uncommon. With Avatar, I predicted that Izzet Lessons was the best zero rare deck for the set, and I think this might be for Lorwyn Eclispsed. What is it? It is a Goblin Aristocrat deck. Let's look at these. 2 mana, 2/3 death touch, awesome. Whenever a goblin we control dies, deal a damage to the opponent. Then we have, when this enters, Blight 1, so we're gonna, sacrifice the goblin most likely. And then we get 2 more 1/1s. Then, whenever a goblin dies, opponent loses 1, we gain 1. Then we have Garna. Whenever another creature we control dies, we draw a card if it was attacking, or we deal 1 damage if it was not. So, goblins die, deal damage. Goblins die, deal damage. Goblins die, deal damage. Then, we have a Vile Smasher, a Gleeful Grenadier. 2 mana, 3/2. Whenever an outlaw enters, deal 1 damage to the opponent. That sounds weird, outlaws, but, this is an assassin. That's an outlaw. This is a warlock. This is a pirate. That's a pirate. We have warlock. We have mercenary. That's not, but warlock. Those are all outlaws. So it's a tribal goblin deck, and this is a goblin too, by the way, but it's also kind of an outlaw deck just by chance. And then we have this. At the beginning of our end step, if we descended, so if we sacrifice a goblin, the opponent has to either sacrifice a permanent or take 3 damage. So all of these, just love it when our goblins die. And then we have Corrupted Conviction, sacrifice a creature, draw 2. We have Disturbing Mirth, sacrifice a creature, draw 2. And then we have a Vampire Rites, which is 2 mana, sacrifice a creature, gain a life, draw. So we like to sacrifice our goblins. And the things we're sacrificing are Vile Boggart, which when it dies is going to put a -1/-1 counter on a creature. Mud Button Curse Tosser, which when it dies is going to destroy a creature with power 2 or less. We have Fanatical Firebrand that can sacrifice itself to deal 1 damage, or it can be sacrificed to these things. And then we have another self-sacrificing goblin, First Strike Haste, sacrifice it to draw a card and create a treasure. So if we can't find these things, it can sacrifice itself and still trigger all of this stuff. We are 0 rares. If we do a quick rarity breakdown, we have commons, these are uncommons, that's a common, uncommon, 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 uncommon. 0 rares. Naturally, as a 0 rare deck, our mana base is really sucky. We do get these lands, which are cool, but we're not playing too many of them because bear in mind, they cannot cast stuff like Disturbing Mirth. These are the lands that you choose a creature type and then you tap for any color, but only for things of that creature type. So if we had, 2 of these and 2 of these in play, we couldn't cast this, right? That's a problem. It's just a problem. So yeah, 0 rare, sacrifice goblins, not a tier 1 deck. If you want a competitive version of this, I posted it recently. It is here. This is Death Goblins. You can find a video with this on the channel. This is rare. This is rare. This is rare. That's rare, rare, rare. And these are all still commons and uncommons. So, yeah, if you want to add all these rares, you can get to something like this. This is the deck that I post. This is just, I guess these are, we can add these too. Here we go. All of those are rare. So that's the non-budget build. That's already posted on the channel. You can go find that, or I'll leave a link in the description or on the Insulate. I don't know. But this is 0 rares. We're going to play this in casual. It is fun. Don't play this in ranked. Don't play this to win a lot. This is more like I have a black-red challenge and I just want a deck to play, or I just want a new fun deck to play in casual. That's what these 0 rare decks are intended for. Yeah, so the point of this deck is we just get our opponent to a point where they just can't do anything without dying, right? We'll keep this. And play this turn 1, play this turn 2. Does the opponent have creatures? Our worst matchup, and the thing we basically never want to see, is, I didn't mention this has Behold a Goblin, but we have our entire deck's goblins. We never want to see life gain. Dealing little ping, but there we go, gain 2 life. Dealing little ping damage constantly. Our opponent can just gain a bunch of life, like it doesn't matter. So, that can be a problem. Take 2. Play a small creature. Dang. Alright. Fine. I think I just play this, don't activate it, attack for 2. Alright. Play a small creature. God dang. Oh, that is it mana value or is it power? It's power. I just want to draw more cards, so I'm going to do this now. Instead of activating this. Kill that. Okay, interesting. So we're just going to play Garna this turn. Potentially. I don't have double red. I cannot play Garna. Okay, I'm going to play this. I'm going to behold this goblin. And then I'm going to play this. Sacrifice it. Get 2 more. Drain. And then we'll start sacrificing these to draw and drain. Sure. Gain 2 life. That sucks. That's pretty cool. Alright, we'll play this. We'll attack for 2. Do I need to sacrifice now? Maybe. Sacrifice. Drain. Draw. Land. Okay, not that exciting. Overlord. That's huge. Yep. Alright, we're going to play Garna. We're going to attack for 2. Going to pass the turn. You can play Corrupted Conviction in combat to draw, if that matters. Oh, it's a Shrines deck? Sure. Okay, so let's draw 2. 2 lands, that sucks. That's a 1/1. Alright. Okay, I'd like to draw less lands now, please. Let's attack. Alright. And then let's gain 1. Yep. That's big. Sure. Alright, end of turn. I'm gonna sacrifice this. Gonna do 2 to them. Gonna kill this. Down to 10. Oh my god, more lands. Let's attack for 1. Nice. That's gonna be a card draw. I'll take it. Drain, draw. Oh my god! No! Well, I don't know what to do now. Just gonna pass, I guess. Sure. Yep. Draws a card. We've drawn 11 lands. That's kind of annoying. Do I need to draw? I don't think so, not yet. I'll go down to 21. Please don't draw a land. It's not a land, it just doesn't do anything though. I can behold this goblin. And then sacrifice to draw 2. And then some more goblins, that's good. Play these. Let's sacrifice this one. Here. Drain. Are they dead? They're dead. Each one of these is 3 damage. There we go. We got super flooded. Still got there with 26 life. So that's what the deck can do, right? Just sacrifice, sacrifice, draw, draw, and damage. And if we were on the defense, which we were getting to, we could still just block and drain our opponent's life constantly, right? Oh, look at that. That's kind of funny. This is fine. We can't cast Disturbing Mirth. Play this. We can't cast Disturbing Mirth or Corrupted Conviction because of this land, as I said. It's not perfect. It's not a perfect land. It might seem like it, but it can be a bit of a trap. Or we just play this, pass. No attacks. This could be a tier 1 deck though. Always cringe and unranked, but there's always people who play them. Can't get away from it. I should be nicer, you know, as someone who's posting videos online. Sorry guys. Sorry if I'm being rude. That's pretty good. We'll attack. We'll play this. We'll do this. Drain 1. Then we can play this, kill another one, drain 2. And then we'll have a bunch of tokens to sacrifice to these. Sure. No attacks. Smart. Or play this, we name goblin. Do note these are goblins, so you can't cast these off of this. So I'm going to play this. I'm going to do this. I probably should wait until I have this, but I think I'm just going to go. Draw 2. Drain. Draw. Well, we got through those lands. Opponent's at 12. Ral Crackling Wit. This was not the one that won the World Championship, but it was the one that took second place at the World Championship, which had Ral. I prefer the Ral build personally. But yep, that's a tier 1 World Championship winning deck. It hasn't actually been performing super well recently. I am recording this. I'm so ahead on recording. I'm recording this the day before the Lorwyn Eclispsed Pro Tour, and there's like none of these in the meta. We haven't seen the deck list yet today, but we've seen the meta breakdown, and yeah, this deck not super popular. It's all Ouroboroid. That's pretty good. So I think we do this first, then we do this, and we do this, and we drain for 4. Opponent goes to 8. No attacks. Sure. Cool tier 1 deck. Go you. Look at you go. We're at 27 life. This isn't going to kill us. If they have like an Eros demonstration or whatever, that just kills them. Sure. Bouncing works though. That's good for them. No more blue mana. They can make treasures though. Yeah. Do you have another bounce spell? Eros demonstration should hit my Curse Crafter. That would be the correct choice. What mode are they choosing? Oh, they're choosing to die. Okay. Sure. I mean, they hit this, they potentially don't die. Well, cool tier 1 deck, bro. I always like to stress in these 0 rare videos, I play tier 1 all the time. I just play it in ranked, you know. I play tier 1 decks. I brew my own competitive decks. I brew casual 0 rare decks. I net deck silly looking combo decks that look terrible but fun. You know, I play all kinds of levels of Magic. It's all fine. It's more about, you know, the time and place. And unranked isn't the place for your World Championship deck. That's my steaming hot take. Ain't nothing wrong with playing tier 1. Nothing wrong with net decking the best deck in the world, right? Can't complain about that. But, you know, maybe don't pub stomp and unranked. I will keep 7. The center's tapped. The worst part about playing budget is the tap lands. Behold a goblin. Look at this goblin. Isn't that cool? So we play this tapped, play this next turn. We'd love if they played a creature. They're probably just playing Ouroboroid. We're not bad against Ouroboroid. We just put blockers. Oh, nope. Sultai Reanimator in unranked. Let's go. Let's go, buddy. Don't you just love it? Turn 4 combo. It might not be. I'm just judging by the colors. Oh, okay. Interesting. Landfall. Sultai Landfall. And it might not be landfall at all. It might just be ramp. What are we doing here? I think it's play the tap land. Play the Curse Crafter. Attack for 3. Okay. And if we can just get them low enough, we'll get to a point where we just, like, can't lose, right? That would be the plan. Sure. 2 to me. I did say that's the worst thing. Is... I just take 4 here. Is life gain. Alright, take 5. Sure. Take 5. So I play Garna this turn and then have 3/2 next turn. Just to be mana efficient. And then we'll just attack for 2 here. Hold back the Boggart to block. The Bio-Vile Boggart. Sure. Okay. Saves them a damage. I think this lifelink wins the game though. It's not the ramp. Oh, but never mind. I guess they just don't. I'm definitely putting the -1/-1 counter on the Pillager. Because I can't win with the lifelink. We'll do this. We do -1/-1 here. Deal a damage. This is power 2. Okay. So I think it's gonna be actually this. Then this. Deal a damage. Then attack for 4. Down to 9. No 3, sure. Wipe the board. Deal some damage to them though. Down to 3. Play this. Don't have any way to deal damage though, is a problem. Yeah, I can't cast this now. We need the blight. Oh, it's actually you may blight, but kind of pointless to cast if we can't blight. But next, I mean, we have lethal attack. Attack for 4. They need to kill this. Yep. That's a problem. So they probably kill Garna. And we're just praying to top deck a goblin. Oh, they don't kill Garna. Okay. Sure. I mean, they gotta crew their vehicle. That's pretty good. So how do we do this? Play this. This is another creature whenever another creature dies. So we're gonna play this. I'm gonna blight here. I don't think this is winnable though. I don't see how we win. We win by them bouncing their or animating their world wagon again with their lifelinker. This is a 5/5. I mean, they should crew the world wagon with the fire lured and then attack for 12. Sure. Let's just do this. Down to 4, but the 6th lifelink. I did say life gain. That's what gets us. Life gain gets us. Yes, this is correct. So, come on, opponent. You attacked. Let me block. Oh my god, what are we waiting for? Do this. Waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. What am I waiting for? Waiting. What am I waiting for? What are we waiting for? Come on, opponent. There we go. Nice. Like, this game's over. I just want to see what I draw. This game, 100% easy win, if not for this word right here, lifelink, is what cost us this game. Attack for 1. Is it gonna be? Are you gonna block? It's a really hard one, opponent. Do you want to take 1 or you want me to draw? There you go. You figured it out. All right, let's get out of here. Yeah, lifelink. No, I didn't have fun. You're gonna lose to lifelink. You're gonna lose to like the mono white and Azorius life gain decks, the Ajani Pride Mate type of decks. It's like really hard to overcome life gain. We are in red, so you could play the Lynx, whatever it is, the 4 mana 5/4, although it's not common or uncommon. There's that 3 mana 4/3 that says players can't gain life, but I don't think it's worth playing. And now we're getting the mana. Mana is also a problem. Best thing you can do in Magic is complain to Mark Rosewater about good lands being rare. It is the worst part of Magic by far. The most egregiously evil. I'll look at tier 1 deck. I would say it is the most disgusting aspect of Magic is lands being inaccessible by being printed at rare, which objectively makes draft worse. Yeah, this is just Ouroboroid. It's the worst part of the game by far. Okay, we just need blockers and stuff. So I gotta do this now. Do this. Sacrifice this. Kill this. Alright, that's gone. Land. Of course. And we had a removal spell for it, but we threw it away. Alright, that's fine. Whatever. Nice tier 1 deck. And unranked again. What are we doing here? Gotta be this. God dang it. The mana. I can't double spell because of the mana. Okay. That's fine. I didn't want to block with that anyway. Sure. Yep. Alright, we're gonna block. Actually, I should take it this turn and then block next turn. Do I survive next turn? I don't think so. I think we're just dead to the tier 1 deck and having a slow draw with the tap land. Alright, 4 damage. Need a land. Untap 1. Nope. Okay. So we're just dead. If we had better mana, we could double spell this turn or last turn. But we couldn't. We couldn't do it. Alright, 2 losses to 2 tier 1 decks. So we're 2-2. 1-2 lost to. If you're going to copy this deck, definitely look at your rare lands and add them all to the deck. And then at Mark Rosewater and Gavin Verhey and just complain about lands like every day. I don't think they'll care, but you know, it could help. You never know. I'll keep this. I think we play this first. I'm not sure. Yeah, because we can. No. Yeah, I'm doing this. I'm doing this. And then next turn, if they play a creature, we can play this, then sacrifice it and kill it. They do. It's not exactly what I want to kill. Actually, the bio. Here we go again. We could play this and this. Actually, we can do this. I was just wrong. Look, ignore me. I'm an idiot. I am going to play this. Pass the turn. And then next turn, we play this on Goblin. This one. We disturbing. Okay, now I need this for sure. No doubt here. So we do this. We name Goblin. We're gonna behold autopay this Goblin. And then we're gonna sacrifice the Curse Tosser. And we're gonna kill Giada. And then we're going to attack for 2. Alright. Tap land. I think the opponent is playing a starter deck. So I guess you can see what's better. A starter deck you get for free. Or a 0 rare deck that I built. We can definitely just attack here. If they block the Bioviral Boggart, we kill both their creatures. Yeah, that's not what you should be doing. Sure. So that's dead. And then this is dead. And then we'll play another one of these. Behold, autopay, this Goblin. And then I'm just going to play this and sacrifice the other Disturbing Mirth. If you sacrifice them, you manifest Dread. 2 lands. This one. Tap land? Well, when the opponent also has tap lands, that's pretty huge. Sure. So I'm definitely going to turn this face up. I'm going to play this tapped. I'm going to attack all. Sure. That's not the choice I would have made. Then kill that. And play this. Behold a Goblin. Play a small creature, please. Perfect. So we're gonna sacrifice this, draw 2, kill this. Down to 12. That's pretty good. I want to play this first. Attack. Then Boggart Mischief. Blight here. Because we can just sacrifice it, draw. We can also sacrifice it here. That's scary. We need to kill them right now. Can I kill them right now? We're going to do this. We're going to do this. Maybe since I can sacrifice itself, we got to do this. That's 3. Play this. That's a damage. Does this have vigilance? No. So, no attacks. So they're going to get a 10. We have so much damage. That's pretty good. Has lifelink. Yep. Oh my god, we're going to lose to the starter deck because of the rare. Sacrifice this to draw. Drain 3. That's pretty good. play this. Deal a damage. We will sacrifice this now. And then attack all. Is that death? Yeah, okay. Whew. Nearly lost to a starter deck. That's not a good sign. But our one weakness that they got at the end there is the lifelink. Yep, life gain. Very scary. Don't like it. 0 out of 10. But we're 3-2 in unranked. We did beat a starter deck, but we also beat a tier 1 world championship Izzet lessons deck. Lost to a couple decks with a lot of rares. What was the first game? I forget. But yeah, so that is 0 rare death goblins. Just sack your goblins. You know, deal damage when goblins die or enter. Sacrifice. You know, all of this deals damage. All of this sacrifices. This also, that's the breakdown. Things that like to die, sacrifice stuff, deal damage, and that's cool. So 0 rares, go craft it, go have fun with it. Don't play it in ranked. There's a ranked deck that's about to show on the end screen if you want that. But for now, thanks for watching, guys. Leave a like if you liked, and I will see you in the next one.